Oh, hey guys, Cyrus here again with another video, but that's hilarious. Get a load of this, folks. It says here, a constant menace to gamers are the glitch gremlins who wreck games with their diabolical sabotage. Well, let's go ahead and check out the Gremlins games. And I even have little Gamer Gizmo here with us today. Yeah, how are you doing? Yeah, I love you too. Okay, so anyway, let's check out Gremlins on Atari 2600. And then we'll check out Gremlins 2. So here it is, folks. Gremlins on Atari 2600. And of course it looks horrible. So, let's get into it. So you go around as Billy, I think, catching Mogwai and trying to stop them from eating burgers. If they do, of course, this happens. They turn into gremlins, and then you gotta shoot the gremlins. The sound is terrible, but that's expected. Well, that's Gremlins 2600. But now I'm excited for this one. We're going to be checking out Gremlins 2 for the NES. There was a Game Boy variant, I will say that. And I'm not going to even touch that one as of right now. But right now, we're just going to move on to the next Gremlins game. So, of course, it follows the story right after Gizmo gets wet, and just look at him. I know this is NES, but they really couldn't have done better. As cool as it looks, it's bad. And, of course, does this scenario look familiar? It should. It's what happens in Gremlins 2. The game is actually following Gizmo's story, because if you remember in the movie, he's hardly seen at all. And you walk into the bed, and that's where you play. It looks mesmerizing. As for gameplay, you play as Gizmo, going through the stuff and dodging giant tomatoes, which makes sense, because there were tomatoes featured in the movie. But then there's also spikes. Why are there spikes? That doesn't make sense. But you can talk to the old man that used to take care of Gizmo, and you can buy stuff. Now for the enemies. You find all sorts of gremlins. You remember the Spider Gremlin, right? Well, there's also Mohawk, and then the Electric Gremlin, my favorite. Only 2. There are only 3 bosses. 2 if you consider the Electric Gremlin, the Spider Gremlin, and Mohawk the same character, because they are, really, because if you remember in the movie, Mohawk gets his hands on this spider formula that turns him into the Spider Gremlin, which I think is very cool. But wait a minute. What the heck is happening? What the heck was that? Do you think that... Hey, could that have been a... could that have been a... gremlin? What the... Oh, get away from me, you! I gotta suit up. Gremlin, where are you, Glitch Gremlin? You son of a glitch. Where'd you go? Come on. Where did you be? Well, guess that's the last we'll be seeing of him.